There we go. And streaming. And I'm going to wait for a second until YouTube says I'm live. And it says I'm live. And oh my gosh, I'm back on YouTube. Which has been forever and a day, approximately. Give or take. We started a new world here in Space Engineers. I've got a couple people playing with me, although I think no one is on right now except for myself. Oh, that changes that. I didn't want to do any of that. Let's take the tooltips away. Yeah, I think that's the one I like. What have we got in here? Factions. There are a couple factions. There's the Space Amateurs, with whom I'm at peace. They live at Mars. And then there's the Terran Union, which lives around Earth. We got one person on the other side of the planet, and me up here in space. And then obviously the pirates and the spiders. And then there's some folk. And there's some folk. And that's cease to exist when the last player leaves. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. So that you can have factions that aren't just those. Great. Super great. Okay. Cool. That's my starting ship. I did turn despawn off on starting ships because I just wasn't sure I was going to get myself set up properly before closing out. And honestly, I don't feel like I need the level challenge. Since we're mostly here to make fun stuff. I think I'm going to park it way out that way or towards the moon maybe. What did I determine? Probably towards the moon. And then, where is the moon? That's not the moon. That's the moon. So I'd have to park it way over that way. That's just fine. I'll park it over probably by the moon a bit and then turn it into a station and make it be a spawn point people can use with some basic materials and stuff. I have captured this thing, which needs some modifications. For example, it has one solar panel, and that's the way it's designed, which is silly. I don't know why you would do that, but they did. And there's other cool stuff inside. This was actually loads of fun to take, and if I spot another one, we will go take it as... Whoa. Where did that come from? How did I not notice these ever? How did I not see these right here, just waiting to ruin my day? Okay. I didn't even notice that that was there. Oh, alright. I don't think I went through that way, did I? No, I gathered these things. How are the batteries doing? Required stored power 10 watt. Let's put them on. There we go. And then the semi-auto, just let them recharge. I don't need them discharged all the way. I should park this where it can get some light. Oh, wow. How about no then? Turn semi-auto off. Turn recharge off. Let him be bland. Wow, my reactors are going, right? Current output 0. Wait a minute. Am I out of fuel? Oh, it's out of fuel. That's why. Ew. Well. Just wait until there's enough power to turn the lights on. Or to actually get out of here. Oh, wow. I had no notion. Okay. Well, is there an airlock down here? I don't think there is. I think that's the only airlock that I was just at. There's one up front, too. I can go through the body of the ship and get up front, but... Now I know about these. This was fun to take. I did not do as well as I might have liked. No, I did. I did a great job. This was actually lots of fun to take. Thank you. Thank you. Okie dokie. Oh, see there it goes. It's picking up power. Or something. This thing needs fuel badly. So what I've decided, this is my starter base, which is not much and is going to be torn down. I'm going to fill up this rock with my stuff. And so to get started, I built myself a little grind ship, which I then promptly destroyed. No, I got a lot of good use out of it, and then I backed it into a wall and blew out one of my reactors, which apparently I'm working on putting back. I think it was what, one more. It was probably one more cargo container, and then body, and these might actually be just about good. I didn't shell it though, which is a problem, and that's probably why it's as janked up as it is right now. Yeah, I think one more medium cargo container and a connector will just about do this one. What if I just did that right now? No, I don't have one on my belt. Medium cargo container. Why do you have a timer block? Give me that color. Whoop. Okay. And then a connector. Although I don't know why I'm spending so much time and energy on this thing. Because this is right now just sitting here being a light inside while I fly this monstrosity around. This monstrosity around to hollow out the space in here. I wonder if I shouldn't make a couple more little lighting ships that I can just move around. Ooh, that might be nice. Yeah, just a couple real small things, which would pretty much be cockpit, reactors, a handful of thrusters, they don't need much, lights, and gyros, and then it would just, you would just sail them around where you need lights. Oh, work lights. I like that. I like that idea a lot. That would be super cool. I've got to adjust my thingy. It's not the way I need it. Oh, there we go. But this is my tunnel borer, which has this section on the back because it does? Oh, to protect the things mostly. I didn't bother filling it in, and I think I'm going to leave it wireframe like this. I actually like the look of it in wireframe, although maybe if these were filled in, maybe just that section, and then it becomes wireframe, and then section, and then wireframe, and then section. I'm kind of liking that sound, so let's do some of that. Fill this in, and maybe I shouldn't. Maybe what I should actually do is clean up a little bit of space here, and I'm gonna do this real quick just to see how it looks and decide if that's what I actually want. I think it is. Oh, why are they different colors? Okay. And then what we will do is actually, I guess I could complete the little drill ship, though it's not quite as fast as I might like. There we go. Yeah, I kind of like that look. That frame look looks, I think it looks really good. This probably needs a little bit of like bracing in here, but I need to finish making all of the artificial mass so that it has a grav gen or grav drive. Did I make my, I did not make my things in here. I was gonna throw some supports in here, and I clearly did not do that. Strange choices were made. Works, though. Get these knocked out, and then that way that's at least, like, kind of complete. Good, good. That is fine. I'll leave that for later. What I'm going to build, I think, is a small but large ship block drill out here. That'll just have a little bit of cargo. Probably medium. Are there mediums in this size? If not, then I won't bother. I'll just do smalls, but smaller so that it can maneuver a little bit. And then get in and out of places where this one can't. This one can punch through asteroids pretty effectively, but it does not go side to side very well. As you can see, it's only got like, 10 little ones. Is that right? 4, 8, and 5 is 13. 13 in any given direction that isn't forward and backward, where it's got 8 large forward and backward, so it can haul forward and backward pretty well, but it doesn't twist. Also, it has no lights on it, which is kind of a problem. It kind of needs them. I wonder if I put lights on these, would it work? Or even if I were to dock out some of those and put lights in place so that it kind of jiggled in and out a little bit. Right, so if we do this, take that one and do a little like crenellation setup. No, not that one. Ooh. That one. Which ones do we actually need to take out? Oh, all of those? Unless we were to leave this one and take out the middle one. And then we could put lights in there. Corner lights or something. Corner lights or interior lights. So the front of it is well lit. I'm going to try that. Ooh, this has seen a bit of damage. No, not you. There we go. Like that. We got any damage floating around the rest of this thing? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit down here. Yeah, looks like the corners see just a little bit of damage. Those might benefit from being heavy armor blocks. Yep. Okay. So if we were to do that then, and put lights there. Where are the lights? Lights. Do I want corner lights, or do I want interior lights? Let's just do interior lights on all of these. Oh, I actually can't do it there. No, because then, well, no, I mean, this will hold, right? Because that's connected up here, and that's linked to those. So it would work, but it's not ideal. I'm going to do it anyway. Because this thing should be pretty even on all sides, is the idea. Let's just blow them all. middle one. Go up 2, get that one. Oh no, I'm out of inventory space. Well, I can dump a bunch of these real quick out the back, because this I do actually want to fill in. Or at least I want to have this frame be fully built. This back wall thing. Go, get that all done up. And that's that, and I've got space in my inventory now, so I can come back up here. Wait, where am I? I think it was this one? Yeah! Blink. There we go. Finish these. And right there. Okay, and then let's go ahead and just drop the rest of the interior lights all the way around. And get them all lined up. That would be super duper. Lined up. Yep. 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 Those ones are not lined up. Okay. I'm just gonna pretend that that's fine. Oh, I've got construction components. Now, do we care what color they are? I don't know. So default settings, interior lights are pretty dim. They don't really help much, but they do a lot of illumination once you boost them, which is what we're going to do as soon as we're done tacking all 9 of these guys together. I don't think I put any other lights on this thing. I think it's just these, so let's get into the cockpit here. Alright, and on our control panel, find our interior lights, which there should be 9. I must have remade some, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because there's 4 sides, not 3. There's actually 4 sides to a square. This may come as a shock to you. I know, it surprised me, but there we have it. Oh, I like that. That looks good. This will fall off a little bit. Ooh, that looks really low fall off. Looks actually really cool. Bright just makes it look kind of washed, which is not bad. Yeah, there we go. Intensity, we can make it super intense, we can make it not so intense. We can make it tall, we can make it not so tall. Snowman! Color. Do we need a different color, or is white going to be good? I think white's going to be good for right now. This will go into drill lights, I guess. Save. And show in terminal, no. Arc furnaces need to show in terminal? I don't know. I don't think they do. They're not doing anything special. I don't even know why I'm making them a group, because they don't need it. Terminal. No. Now I have 2 antennae, right? One I think is called Mega Drow. Yep. Which I'm going to take the other antenna we're going to turn it off. Doesn't need to be on at all. Just kind of waste power. And then we're going to hide it in terminal. The connectors, we will leave them for now. The gyros, give them a group in case I need to mess with them. And then hide in terminal. Ion thrusters. Wait, those have a group, don't they? Yeah. Lateral thrusters. Which consists of what? I don't know. Axial thrusters makes sense. That's the large thrusters. They're hidden right now. Oh, did I? Let's go and get all, because these are all lateral thrusters too. I bet what happened, the lateral thruster shown terminal on, we should see, yeah, so, okay. Got it. I added a bunch after I went through and grouped them, so get all of those ion thrusters. Add the lateral thrusters. Save as a group. Terminal off. There we go. Looking much better. Why do I only see 3 refineries in here? Oh, there they go. They don't need to be in the terminal. They just need to be in the inventory screen, because I don't think I'm going to do much with them in here. The reactors... Reactors, save, terminal off, cargo... I don't even think I need to mess with them in here at all, so I can just terminal off. There we go. We're down to a page. Most of them are groups. Which I think you can't hide in the thing, which is fine. This is all fine. I have lots of iron. I have so much iron in here. Oh, that's ice. And gravel, and a decent amount of platinum, and actually a fair quantity of gold as well. Okay. It makes it super bright back in here, which is kind of cool. But it actually makes that visible. Although it might be a nightmare once I start drilling. We'll see. Meanwhile, I'm going to come over here and drop off that process material because I may need it later. Is there space in the assembler? There's a little bit. I think there's enough for these things. Platinum. Good. Gold. Good. Yeah, that leaves enough space for other and sundry as necessary. I have to plan some of this stuff out. That actually looks pretty cool like that. I guess I gotta see it live now. Mm-hmm. Slowly grinding into the... Let's back out a little bit. Angle over so that we got... Getting some of this. Yup. And just slowly go. Oh no. Yeah. And this is how you do this drill thing. Because this is a tunnel borer. And though they are effective, they're not fast machines, actually. Scene too complex? Your face is too complex. This scene is fine. Halt. Drill. very slowly grinding into the side here. Once I've about caught up with that, I'll start pushing forward. Yeah, because they get a little window around them, but I don't think it's enough window around them to keep the connectors safe, because those connectors jut out. And the only other thing I could think to do would be to run it in the back, but I really don't like that idea. Oh no, what have I done? I think I hit Q when I was supposed to hit something else. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. And then we can just push forward. Yeah, and it'll just kind of eat the asteroid. And if we need to get through stone at some point, I imagine destructive drilling in this thing is going to be a delight. It's going to just blaze through, right? I think, in theory, at least as far as this is designed to go, I don't actually intend to come back and dump nothing but fully processed mineral, right? It's just that helps clear up space while I'm still drilling. That's why I only have full refineries on here. As if anything could be only or mere about full refineries, but yeah. I need the 50 that's going to be at home, which will actually probably be less than 50. I think if I just shoot on out, as you notice, it is in fact quite slow laterally. Whereas backward forward, it actually does jump quite a bit. Oh, that only gets spotlights, right? That doesn't get headlamps. So what I'm gonna, let's go in here. Groups, drill lights. We can toggle them. So that we can conserve power. The detector's off because I don't need to know what's on this rock. I already know. Alright. What I am actually going to do is build this thing out. Right now. Let's make this happen. Conveyor tube. I want conveyor junctions. Huh. Bunch of stuff. Let me... Oh, because I was probably going to also finish this one out. Or fill this... Restore this one so that I could use it. I'm certain that is what was going to happen here. Restoring that. Do I restore this to use it? I don't know. Or do I make a bigger one? I think I'm going to make a bigger one. That's going to be the right choice. And at some point, I should probably make a nanite facility. What's that cost? A lot, I'm sure. But what does it cost? I also want a new hull, and then I can just ore mine all this stuff. Ham locator. Okay, but the actual nanite control factory is 900 steel, 700 interior, 1,200 superconductor components. Is a little bit of everything. I think I might do it this way then. Yeah. And then I don't have to keep, like, running back and forth and being like, make one of these. No, make one of those. No, make some of this. Is this cheating? Kind of. Except they are freakishly expensive. Wait, I had it. I had it. Wait, I had it. Nope. Yep. There we go. They also... There's no way that the power that I have on here, which is a single small reactor with 400 in it, is gonna do. There's no way. I'm gonna need a lot more uranium than I've got in here to keep this thing up. And this is gonna take large reactors. Like 4 of them. 3 or 4 at least. There's a large reactor over there just for keeping these powered. And this is just for lights. What have I got here? 200 for lights. Okay. Well, whatever. We're going to do this. We're going to make this happen. And we will adjust to it, and I'm eventually going to tear it down. Let me just order up the parts that I need. It's going to fill up the whole everything with everything, and it's just going to be a wreck. But I think it will all be fine in the end. I'm sure I need little bits of this and little bits of that. I probably don't need thruster components. Maybe I do, though. Do I? Metal grid, large steel tube, gravity generator, detector, power, computer, motor, superconductor display. I do not need thruster components or bulletproof glass, but I need just about everything else. Put those away. I don't know if I got enough of these. The interior plates, I'm sure I don't have enough of. Oh, I do. Go to an interior. Nope. I need 200 more interior plates. That's enough of that. If I got any other components in here, I can just drain. Yeah, I need these. I don't need those. I don't think I need these. There's steel tubes. Reactor components? I don't know. Focus on the things that we really need. Metal grids. I do need more large steel tubes. Let's go in here. Thing is, metal grids, very yes. Large steel tubes, kind of yes. Detector components, very yes. Power cells, yes. Put all the expensive stuff up front. There we go. That's going to take up a minute and a half to produce. A minute in the, like, I haven't seen you in a minute, right? Not a minute in, like, the literal 60-second sense. Large steel tubes, computers, motors, displays are the only things that I might have on hand. Those are bulletproof glass. I don't think I have any displays. I have 1 displays. I don't have any more computers. Okay. I also think that's my only assembler. It is, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have multiple assemblers. I just have the 1 assembler and lots of refineries. Which means I end up kind of dragging myself into weird stuff. Yeah, I named it the Megadrile, which apparently is a clade of earthworms. I don't know. Is it a big brother? What's the actual face size of the glowworm? This one's 9x9. I'm not sure if that meets or exceeds or is somehow lesser. All right. I'm trying to clear this out so that I can build a base inside this asteroid, but it's like not working. Because I can't turn this thing or slide it around or generally do anything other than move forward and backward. It punches holes and does very little else. I briefly thought about naming it Big Bertha, That being the name of the tunnel boring machine that they are using in downtown Seattle, or renovation on one of our major thoroughfares. There's a whole fascinating story there about this tunnel that they're trying to build to... So there is... All right, Washington Highway 99 runs north-south through kind of the whole region, but mostly through Seattle and up into Everett. And in downtown Seattle, it's on an elevated thoroughfare down the waterfront. And someone somewhere decided, well, many people in lots of places have agreed that it's like a massive eyesore. And many people have said, but it's part of the city. So there's some hilarious pushback. But this massive eyesore of a roadway is running up and down through the city. And the decision was made eventually to turn it into a... Wow, I have a lot of ammo. I don't need that much ammo. Give me like 5. Was made to turn it into a tunnel on the waterfront in a city built on a swamp that's largely built on backfill from when they took the mountains and dumped them into the sound. But, you know, some engineers and whatnot got together and decided they could make it work. So they started doing that. And in doing so, it required a tunnel boring machine. And it turns out they look approximately like this. Being surprisingly open. Although I think there are actually like sealed compartments and stuff, because you tend to be in places where you can't get reasonable air, and so they have to keep everything pumping. But it's a long like train of equipment fronted by a giant wheel that just eats dirt, and then behind it is this whole huge structure for moving the dirt out of the way and keeping everything powered and processing stuff and building shoring up behind you so that you can keep digging, and it's crazy. When I first moved up here, it broke down, and they were just getting it back together after 2 years of delay from just kind of twiddling, and the rest of the project just sort of twiddled its thumbs waiting for everything else to happen. It was interesting. And that's my story about Bertha. What are you making? More power cells. Do I need more power cells? I don't think I do. Wow, 750 power cells. Miles, why are these things so expensive? Because they're cheating. I mean, that's really what it is. Because they're cheating. Do I have the materials I need? What am I going to take the most of? Iron, yes, I'm not worried about that. Cobalt, though, I might not have that much cobalt. 73 there. 13 there. 9 there. I'm actually going to try and combine a lot of my cobalt to get an idea of how much I've got. Make a welder point at the... Oh. Yeah. And then just flick it on. Oh, yeah. And then I don't have to move equipment. Look, oh, I think I actually have enough cobalt. Right? 38 and 15. I think it's 80 something. 97.5. Yeah, more than enough cobalt. I know I have enough gold. Silicon, I think I'm good. Annual labor's for chumps. That is kind of the thrust of this game, isn't it? So that's what... I need interior plates. I've got spares. Yeah, I do. That's, do I think this will actually work if I just do that and grab a welder. Not building one of those anytime soon. I think that's actually close enough to work. I think it's within range. We'll find out. I'm curious. Yeah, that should go. I think it'll get the area around it pretty well. Ooh, large steel tubes. I am not real well produced in those. Okay, start producing the things that I need to make the other things. Get. Thank you. Goodness gracious. All right. Let's take some of these. This one. What? Oh, I don't have space for them. Of course. Ditch. Grab. Large tubes. I need motors, small tubes, construction components. Oh, and computers. I don't think I have very many. Meep. Boop. Motors. And construction components. Computers I don't have, and I will have to... Okay, good. I just need 2 computers. Where will I find 2 computers? That's so much computers! There we go. Okay. And then I should be able to just flick this guy on, right? Oh my gosh! That's so freaking smart! Thank you. Genius. And we'll just go as long as there's stuff to put in there. So good. Drop those computers off. Now it's just applying computers as fast as it can. Great news. Oh, hey, there's the sun. I caught one of these. Oh, sorry. Wait. One of these. I caught one. It's got a ore detector, apparently. It's a nice little, like, ore scout. And I think these are on pistons, which is silly. It currently has no power because... I don't know why. Because it came with almost no power and then burned it all out. Sitting around? Charging batteries? I'm not sure. 9 block radius, or is it a 3? It's a 3x3. That's a 9 block area. 9 block radius would be like 4 of these guys next to each other. Oh man, there it goes. This is super exciting. Oh, it's almost functional. And then it will, I don't know, finish building itself. I think it would need all those superconductor components before it will finish building itself. Yeah. Yeah, 9 block area. There we go. Will this fly? Not quite yet. Doesn't have any forward thrust. Metal grid, steel tubes, reactor components, motors, computer. No, I don't think I have all of those things, but I think I have many of them. I'm gonna have to break this thing down. That's gonna be a pain. Oh, of course, I put the welder right in front of the control panel. Go figure. Because I was also thinking what I could do is new haul this, right? And get it that way. Mine everything out. Where am I going to put the other reactors that I'm going to need to make this work at all? Yeah. I kind of do-ish. Sort of. A bit of coffee left. I kind of expect it to fly like this, but it doesn't. It flies like this. If when you do hop on, and you do feel like spacing the engineers a little bit, there are actually 2 factions, and I think both have open spawners. I've got an Earth faction that's got a spawner here, and I think another one down on the planet on the opposite side. And then there is a faction out by Mars somewhere, which I think I just don't have anything tagged from them. And I think they have a couple of open spawners. Because I decided it would be more fun to have multiple factions spread all over. The update that they made with all of the multiplayer fixes and stuff, it seems to have made a big difference. I say as it starts like chittering and glitching. You can tell because the chittering and glitching is like way less than it used to be. It is actually drastically improved, I feel. Ooh. The other night, thinking about basically the crazy biz that I have planned for my computers, and I sort of realized that I'm kind of using a lot of power just leaving this thing on all the time, and it's not like a lot. It's like a 400 watt power supply, so it's not huge, but I kind of want to throw in a whole rack and like I think maybe the firewall won't take up quite that much, but the switch I want to put on it is like 300 watts. I don't think idle it is, and since I'm not going to be pushing that much power, it probably won't run max all the time. But motors? But the servers that I want to put in are each running paired 700 watt power supplies, and while I don't think they'll use all of them full time, that's like a lot of power. It's like a frightening amount of power. Where's that display? Oh, that display's long gone. Oh, hello, John. How's it going? We're back. We're engineering in space, as one does. It's been a little bit, and then some. What are you making? Superconductor components. Oh, but sure. 5 monitors on a wire rack. I don't have that many monitors. I think my roommates would kick me out if I had 5 monitors in the open. They may or may not both know about. One of them I think knows about the servers, but they're under my bed because they're rack mount servers. Morning, California time. Yeah, it's morning. Unless you mean Canada time. I think that's California time, which is the time zone I'm in. Yeah, I don't have any spare monitors. I need a new one, though. I wonder if I shouldn't just get it set up so that I'm playing on the TV. I want to run with like a 2-computer setup so that I've got I'm just playing on the one computer and then I'm streaming off of the other one. But I think to do that I'm going to need, one, a capture card. I'll find. I'll get some capture device somewhere. And then 2, and just as here, make these. I need them. Just as critically, I'm going to need like a 16:9 monitor so that I don't have to mess with resizing or borders or anything like that. Metal grids. Where am I going to find metal grids? Just kidding. Large steel tubes, metal grids, and reactor components. I don't think I have any spare reactor components, but maybe I do. Probably not, though. This thing is going to constantly run out of power. Steel tubes, and I don't think I have any reactor components, do I? Nah. Oh, I have 3. Woo! Alright. See you later. Ow. Whoa. What? Whoa. So, I've broken this so far. That was good. I built a little spaceship, and then I brought it over here to light the interior. And then I proceeded to run it into the wall, so it broke. I thought about turning this sideways to, like, drill out some of this space, but it's actually too big. I can't turn it sideways in here. I was gonna start building a small one. But, I mean, I gave a mouse a cookie, is what really happened. Ultimately, like, that's kind of the real lesson here, is that I have given a mouse a cookie. How many reactor components do I need? Completing this. 92. 92. Can do that. Can I actually do settings on these yet? The assembler. Do I have nanite factory queuing? Yes, I do. Nanite factory. Do I use assemblers? Yes, I do. Allow it to do just about everything. Yeah, everything will be fine. 92. There we go. Those should be pretty fast, right? Yeah. Yeah, those are fast to make. No. Go back to doing its thing. Miles gave me the brilliant idea of putting a welder right next to the giant expensive thing I'm trying to make. And then that way I don't have to ferry components. I just turn the welder on. Which was genius. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna grab some steel plate, I think, because everything else in here, I don't think I need 4 of these, do I? No. No, I do not. That actually might be larger than it used to be. It might be, but we're gonna let it go. Let me grab some steel plate and just start placing thrusters. Kind of get an idea, and then once I get it pilotable, I might actually be able to fly it over near here and have this just finish them off. That would be sweet. That sounds incredibly dangerous. Like, exactly the sort of thing that's gonna blow up in my face. Hilariously. Okay. Let's finish out some of these things. Do some of the obvious stuff, right? There we go. That one, obviously, yes. And then we've got, what, 6 in each direction there? 6 left, 6 right. I have 4 up. Or down? 4 that way. So I need at least 2 more in each direction thus. Which means I really do need 2 more in these ways. Go like this. Okay. And now that'll give us 8. And we will shoot for 8 in every direction. Right? There we go. I think the only thing I'm missing right now is thrust. Yup. Did I put it all the way against it? I did, and that's fine. And we have 6. 7. 8. Okay. Which means we actually move these ones back 1. And then that way we can have 8. Yeah. What's going on there? What? Oh, yeah. I think this is gonna work. I hope so. I'm not sure, though. That. That. Oh, I meant C, not X. That. Those might blow each other up. Okay. There we go. And if they do, I can just move the middle ones forward. I might maybe do that anyway. Then again, I might not, because maybe I like it like this. Okay. So now, let's get just 2 of these so that it's nice and slow. Large steel tube, construction component, thruster component. Alright. Large steel tube. Let's just grab 10 and 10 and 10 and flesh out a bunch of these. Actually, is that enough to get this flying? Slowly. How many do I have facing backwards? 10, right? 10? I have 10 going backwards. Wow. I'm okay with that, actually. Having significantly more braking force than thrust is probably a good idea. Too much computer screen time? Yeah, maybe. It's not impossible. I think I'm gonna go for a walk a little bit later. Well, I gotta get groceries, and I think I'm gonna do that on foot. Just for the sake of walking. So I'm tired of driving. Alrighty. And then this should work as I get in close enough. This way. And then up. Yeah. Just get in here, and then that should run everything. There we go. Look at that. You can just kind of roll to make sure we get all sides. Hey. Two? Oh, two doesn't do anything. I like this. This is working out almost better than I had anticipated. Awesome. How... Revenue is incomplete? No, I have no incomplete thrusters. We'll just do another quick roll around, and if it lights up again, then we'll know. Oh, there's a lot of road and utility construction. Ooh, what a mess. There's a lot of... I don't know how much road construction I've seen lately. I think we might be in a lull. And or we're going into the wet season, so we tend not to. But there's a lot of just construction in Seattle, so I have to deal with a lot of that. I have a couple of client sites that are real close to some really heavy construction areas, and it makes it always fun. Not as much fun as it might be to go and just deal with it. Like, just getting to places is a pain. Okay, so if I go down below here, let's say, you know what I need is uranium. Actually, I can just bet there's a reactor. Split between the two. Do I need more uranium? I'm not sure. There we go. How is the effectiveness of this? It's not too bad. I might actually fill some of that gap in with small blocks. The thing for me is that the construction blockage isn't like, you know, this road isn't accessible, although there's a little bit of that. Most of it's that, like, there's nowhere for me to park when I try and go to a client site. It's kind of a dumb thing to complain about, I feel like, but like, I have to get there in a timely fashion. So I pretty much have to drive there. And then if there's nowhere for me to park, then it kind of defeats the point of driving stuff. Ooh. Yeah. I don't think we do a whole lot of what I grew up calling the California stop. Or the rolling stop at a stop sign where you're just like, it's good enough, and you just blow right through. Well, it's not really blowing through it. Technically, a California stop is where you slow down enough to recognize that there's nobody there, and so you just go. There's not a whole lot of that. The places where I drive where there might be, there's enough foot traffic that you can't do that because there's someone in the crosswalk anyway. I think pedestrians kill a lot more of my traffic than drivers. is working for carving, but it's hard to get a macro view on it while I'm in here, so I don't really know like what I'm really digging out or what I'm headed for. Let's start with some kind of a plan. Do I want this to be the frame? I think I do. Make that be the actual, like, this is where it is. Here is where we make our stand. So then, back here should be space for refineries. Behind all this. Stepping up for... Oh. Yeah, on rolling stops and stuff. That's good. That's the sort of thing that I strongly approve of stepping up some level of enforcement on, because it's dangerous. And then something whole discussions about problematic enforcement or about selective enforcement and stuff like that. And that's not for today. Today the discussion is that traffic is a terrible thing, and hopefully people will do a lot less running of stop signs. Yes. Yes. We can agree running stop signs is bad. Yep. This works well enough for clearing these out. I'm not sure what I might do as far as getting serious clearage going. This I think will hold up to... I can get the mass up to about 75 before it starts really packing in, so... If this is all iron, then man, I'm in good shape. Yeah, it's decent. It's a lot better than if I were doing it by hand, that's for sure. Not quite as good as if I were using a large grid for it. So I may yet build that large grid drill. Just to make this go a little bit faster. Fill this thing up with some iron from down in here. And then I will go drop it off and probably disappear real quick. Get another glass of water. I think my goal was for about 2 hours today. For right now. I'll probably be back later this evening. But it's been a minute since I've been on, and I should probably just do some Space Engineers on YouTube. Going. All right. Okay, and now for a bit of a macro level view, how have we done as far as clearing space? I mean, confusedly and not super well. But this is pretty much where I want those to go. I wonder about setting up drones. Yeah, maybe. This is all going to be encased eventually, not in stone, but in steel plate. Partially for the airtightness, but mostly to make the edges clean. Because this is Space Engineers, and if you're not making it aesthetically correct for you, then why be there? Not to state that things that are, like, brutally pragmatic cannot be aesthetically correct, because they certainly can. Thus the qualifier for you. Alright, it's got to fit your aesthetics. How is my... Cockpit's full, of course. Medium cargo 1 is full. Yep. The drills are filling up. The connector is full. The drills are almost full, so... Let's go dump some of this off. And we'll do it up here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bounce back from that. Okay. Rotate ourselves to where we want to be. I'm gonna go this way just so that I don't get turned around sideways. Just about in line. Yeah, close enough. Oh, I had to rebuild the connector, didn't I? Switch lock. Now we should start seeing this stuff draining out, and it is. Drains out of the drills first because they want to get rid of it. The refineries are filling up. Good. Are the arc reactors? They are good. Trains. Trains? Ooh. I just seen little guys go. Look at them go. Are they just fixing stuff up? I guess they must be. Ooh, do you know, if I move this forward, I think that's a... Oh no, that's a boundary, that's not a... This would be if it was, and it's not, so never mind. But this, I can fit 4 more, small cargo in each of those spots. And we can hold that much more material before we have to come back. Yes. Train's new era. Oh, okay. Cool. Things are going well. This is complete. This is complete. Which means I can and should turn this off so that it doesn't kill me. I actually probably don't need it there anymore. But I will need more power. I'm not going to clear out space for this down in here. That would be incorrect. It would be the wrong way to do this. Okay. Oh, I don't need the welder anymore because I've got nanites to do it. So, what we're going to do, because I know I need them, let's get that large reactor going. 2 or 3 of them, I think, depending on how many I can fit where. Large reactor. Get them started. Oh, good. This is. Well, let's do it that way. Do it that way? Do it that way. Do it that way. Large reactor. No. Actually attached. Thank you. Large reactor. I may even put a third one here. So we got tons of power. There we go. Now all of those are connected. Yep. Large reactor. Tons of large reactor. This I will go get more uranium when I come right back. For right now, because I fortunately have a nice little deposit. It's not right here. It's... Oh, it's right there. It is right there. I wonder if I should make a sign. I always get lost when I try and find it. Maybe a sign, or maybe just drill straight in here and make a gap, and then it will come out. Because goodness knows I'm not going to find my way back in otherwise. There it is. Yeah. We'll do that in a minute. But first... we'll just watch things process. We'll just let this build stuff. It's gonna take a minute, is it? It's not shy anything, is it? I don't think I need that many iron plates, but maybe I do. Maybe I finally exhausted my plate supply. Well, this is going to take a minute. I think I have enough gold for those, so that's not a problem. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. Oh, yeah, it looks like they only order exactly what they need, which is good news. What you waiting for? Construction target's 3, current target's 0. Is it a power issue? Is that what's going on? You have all the steel plates you need. You have all the steel plates you need. You have all the steel plates you need. So it ordered up more steel plates than it needed? What is all this? Oh, I know what this is. Drop that stuff off. Nanites can have it. They'll figure it out, right? Sure. What's it doing with all this stuff? Couldn't do those. You need them. Everything else I think I have. Maybe the metal plates I don't. Large tubes? I've got all that stuff. It's right here. Connector, what are you doing? Toggle block, show in inventory, show in toolbar config, show in HUD, throw out, collect all is off. Oh, they're going now. Let's go like there. And I'll be right back. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. There we go. I love how the Alt-Tab switching I can use to make the screen what I want it to be. Let me go charge up in here real quick. Even though I don't think that's going to be important because I'm actually going to hop in here. Check my inventory real quick. Good. And then I guess we'll go this way. That seems sort of sketch. But I feel like this was correct. Nope, this was not correct. I have no idea where I'm going. Here, little uranium rock. There you are. Oh yeah, it's like... I don't even know. It's just in a weird spot. It's in a very weird spot, and there's just nothing I can do about that. Is there? No, there is not. Okay, my speed's fine. Everything we're doing here is going to take massive quantities of power. Just head right in the middle here. How are we? Just giving myself a little bit more clearance because I just kind of don't trust this gap very much. It's very small. This ship, although not very large, is big enough to easily run into problems going through tiny gaps. So, there we go. Okay. And then we'll just get as much uranium as I feel like I can get away with. And if it means that I end up draining this little spot, then, you know, I just need to find more uranium. Always need more uranium. What? What? V is just like switching the lights? Oh, there it goes. I just had to put it in a spot where it could, the camera could go somewhere, I guess. Here we go. And then we'll plug this in. I think there might be a refinery on the ship I stole, in which case I can throw an inventory of uranium up there, and it will very, very slowly start a process. There's very little power on that ship. Seems like it might be slightly incorrect that I'm turning my ship to make my camera work better when I could just move my camera. I don't know. Don't know what the right option is there. Seems to be working though. 27? What's that actually? I mean, those are obviously full. The drills. That's like hardly none. Not even a little bit full. Definitely not overmassed. Odd. I feel like, practically speaking, planet side, you end up relying on solar more, I think, than you do out in space, which is odd because in space you don't have to worry about the planet blocking your sunlight nearly as much, right? At least you shouldn't. Still do. But I think uranium is just a lot harder to get planet side. Whereas out here in space, it occurs in these gigantic deposits, these huge nodes, compared to planet side where it's these weird, thin little veins that are riddled with stone. Just makes it a ridiculous pain to get through. Alright, this is going. Do I want to maximize my load? I think I do. The less I have to come back here, I think the happier I'm going to be. I'm thinking about things, and it occurs to me, like, I could get some scripting going, there's mods for it, and I could get inventory management stuff automated to make sure that I have uranium in all the right places, because the default inventory management system as far as uranium goes, not very good. It just all gets sunk to whichever reactor grabs it first, and that doesn't work very well. Small reactor. Maybe a small container full of it. I don't know. I'd have to have a lot of uranium for that to work. I'm on a weird tangent now, but so what I was originally saying, I could do that, but then I'd have to know ahead of time what I actually want to have happen, and then program that balancing in. Whereas if I don't bother with any of that, then I can just on the fly go, this one needs more, this one needs more, move it around. I mean, it's not like I can't do that when I've got managers in place. But if I never install them, I never have to go through the process of adding one. Almost at 40. How's our inventory look? 100k there. Summon cargo 1, 2. Oh, there's cargo. Oh. Let me toss this. Not in the drill. I guess toss that in there so that this can go in there. And then this can go up there. Yeah, let's throw this in here. Just to get a clearer picture of what's going on. Right. One watching. That's what it says. I think it lies sometimes, because right now it says one watching. Clearly you're watching, but I'm pretty sure it also says one watching when I'm the only one watching, so one of us is a ghost. I was just sitting there silent for a little while, wasn't I? I just kind of got lost in my own head. 3? See? There are lies. It lies. There are at least 3 of us here. I don't know if I trust Twitch's numbers better, but it definitely does the ghost viewer for the dashboard thing. I think the after report is a little more reliable. And how many people were on? 27? Doing okay. More uranium. Plus we're giving the things time to process. Giving the nanites time to build those reactors. Stone. We have a little bit of stone here. Ah, we're starting to fill up the drills. There's not much in any of them, but the fact that they have stuff in them, I think means it's time to head back out. So, do I drill straight through so that I just know where this is? I think the answer is super yes. At least until I get to iron. Which looks like it's going to be pretty soon. Yeah, wow, this is like a thin skin of stone over a fairly large iron rock. Just make it nice, circle. I'm just gonna helix on in and make everybody sick. Blah. Get some for that. This is the sort of situation where I actually would like to make a drill. Go through and do destructive mining. And just punch this hole straight through. Whoa. Scene got much too complex there. Game just briefly gave up on everything. Nope, we're done. Hold on a minute. I gotta process this. I have a secret plan that actually won't work. The more I think about it, the more I'm convinced that what I'm trying to do is just gonna not work at all, and it's gonna make me sad. So I have this server. Alright, I've got like a lot of servers. Just recovered tech. I've got it's not a server, but I have a precision that's actually running this server. I have a host that's Frankenstein upgraded Dell Precision Tower from like 4 or 5 years ago, which is pretty cool. It works pretty well. It's pretty decent. I recently came across 2 more of them, and so I just took their RAM and CPUs. Like literally just hauled the CPUs out, stuck it in a foam case, and left. They're on the recycling block, that's why I did that. If they had been going out to be repurposed, I wouldn't have done that, but these ones were going to be basically thrown, and they're not in a good position to be much use to the kind of people who buy precisions. So I have 2 more CPUs that are the identical of the one that is running this. I also have a couple of R720s. Which is Dell's, which I think is a pretty close generation to this, but it's an actual like rack mount server instead of being, you know, a tower workstation. And it has a dual socket motherboard in it. Technically, I mean, not technically, both sockets are currently occupied. Do I want to just bore my way back out, or do I want to... Do I actually want to bore my way out, or do I want to just fly? I'm just going to fly. I'll turn the borer on for a little bit, just to give myself a little bit more clearance the next time I decide to come through here and do this again. There we go. Couldn't really tell you which way is best to go to get back in. I don't have any markers or anything. Hey, I could use the moon as a point of reference. There it is. I'm actually facing the right way. Nice. Nice. Oop. Oop. All right. The thing is, the processors that are currently on said server are, I'm quite sure, not as fast as the ones that I have ready to put in there. They're, I mean, they're like infrastructure server processors. They're meant for running a lot of things all at once, not running one thing real fast. This game doesn't really, like, the dedicated server for this doesn't really hyperthread very well, as far as I know. Which is mostly because pretty much every thing that it does is dependent on everything else in the system. It doesn't do lots of like graphics hyperthread really well, and non-dependent file access hyperthreads really well. Physics modeling doesn't really hyperthread very well because you can't really determine what, you know, object A is going to do if you haven't figured out what object B is currently doing. So what would be awesome is if I could take those two high-speed CPUs, tack them onto that board, and then use that to run some virtual servers that host this stuff. That'd be super duper. I don't think I can, though, because I think that the architecture on this CPU doesn't actually support multi-socket use. I think. Which is kind of sad. You know, that's a shame. Okie dokie. How are these going? They're waiting on metal grids, motors, superconductor conduits. Oh, and the reactor components, which are going to take a long time. What did we end up determining as far as nanites distributing assembler calls? Do they not do that very well? That's what I recall. They don't distribute assembler calls very well, so you end up with a lot of... What are we waiting on? Surely it's not gravel. It might be silver. You might be waiting on silver. I can go get silver. It's not iron. We have so much iron. Okay. Yeah, they do, and then you end up choking, right? The assemblers end up choking on material in weird ways, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. We had way too much component. So they don't, like, distribute their calls, do they? They just call whatever they want from everywhere. It seems like the best way to do it, then, is to have one assembler that's a dedicated nanite assembler. Yeah. Oh, we'll see. I'll probably have 4 or 5. I don't think you need to cap out on assemblers on your base. Like, I don't know how much that helps without advanced... what was I looking for? Iron? We have tons of iron. I just wanted to make sure we had enough iron. We do. Gravel, though. Do we have enough gravel? Usually, it's rare that you don't have enough gravel. Yeah, we have tons of gravel. I have so much gravel. Okay, it is silver. Silver is definitely what I'm missing. There's silver on that rock there. So it is time to get silver the fun way. Which means I have to figure out how I'm going to get this out of here with that in the way. Go that way. Something deeply satisfying about that sound of a thruster spinning up and spinning down. The nil jump on? Setting up my audio, the nil jump on. Oh, then I'll jump on. Okay. Yes. I make that exact typo. Well, not that exact one because I don't think I say then I'll, but... Am I gonna get silver? Or am I gonna go make a damn fool of myself? I think we know the answer to this question. I can get silver anytime. How often do I get to make a damn fool of myself? Keyless strike ship. Oh, this is the blue and black fleet that they had that rocket ship from, right? This will be fun. What direction am I coming at it from? The top? The bottom? Slow down. Slow down. Slow down more. Slow down more. I think you need the precision one to get the real good zoom on it. This actually looks... Maybe from the back would be the best way to assault this thing. That's kind of what I'm seeing. The front looks like prone for... Yeah, we're going to try the back and we'll see what we can do. Okay, well, if you're going to jump on here in a minute, then I guess I'm going to... I should jump into the chat so that when you do jump in, we can, like, chat, but I'm going to wait until I'm in a good spot with regards to this thing first. I think 700 is the AC range on computer-controlled turrets. Get out. Yeah, it looks like the back might actually be assaultable.
Health low.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it is means my health is low, not that the back is assaultable. I have no idea. Oh, it's speeding up. Is it trying to get away from me? It's gonna kill me if it takes shots at me again. Oh, you know what I need to do? Let's turn that to distances only. Okay, I see those guns.
Your health is critical.
Sounds kind of saucy there. By the way, maybe from the side? Or at least maybe from the side I can get a view on where to expect to be shot. Okay. Yes. Everywhere? That was the front. Yeah, this is not looking very assaultable. This is the back. I think. Yeah, this one is on all sides. Yeah, there's not a good way to come at one of these. That's a great craft. That is a great craft. Let me hop into the chat so that we can disrespect the cookie. Hey there.
Oi,
How's it going?
good.
Ooh.
But now I have to fix Discord's audio output.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Um,
That is a that is a beast of a setup.
yeah.
That is for watching all the things.
So it's just so I can have code editor on one. I've got Discord going up on one.
Yeah.
A couple of web browsers open, and I got Space Engineers open too. It's
It's
a little
like
bit ridiculous.
shadow broker shit right there.
I know, right? Oh, God.
I've actually not played any of those games, but I did watch someone play through 1 through 3 recently.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, and that's what comes to mind is freaking Liara's room on the Normandy in 3. All right. Are
Alright.
these done? No. Oh, my things are broken. Oh, I need just give up on that because that didn't work. That does not look like a ship that one can assault. Or at least not to pirate. You would need to come at it with a wall that you can protect and then get around behind, and it's just there would be like a sacrificial shield in front of you.
If only we knew someone who designed such a ship once.
Oh, my own space. Good.
Oh, what the hell? Where
Okay.
is all the options? I forgot how to Discord, I guess.
There should be a little gear next to your name at the bottom of the channel list.
Oh my god. Thank you. This is crazy person stuff.
Designing UX, not my specialty. Figuring out what someone else designed for their UX, I can do that. There we are. Slow down. And go get some silver. At like 40 meters a second because I don't trust this thing to go any faster than that. At least not on a, 1 kilometer jump.
Fixed it, thank god. I had your voice in Discord coming straight out of a monitor's crappy speakers instead of the
Oh
studio
no.
one. Fixed now. So after an update, it saved my favorites. Yay!
I think I updated the
Sweet.
name to what? Triskelion, because it's the third one.
Okay. Wild. Oh god, this is like way too crazy of a setup I've got here. I've got like this fully permanently reclined like chaise, like a lazy chair, sitting right in front of this. Oh my god. I just need a catheter and a mini fridge. I'll just never move.
No, you need an IV. You need a catheter and an IV, and you just like.
There you go.
There's the platinum. But I don't need more platinum right now.
Oh right, I had actually started in here a while ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So if I can remember the controls, I've been playing a ton of No Man's Sky before
Oh,
this
yeah.
week. Yeah.
There's the
That
silver.
actually is really improved as a game.
It looks like it. I've been watching some people play through, and it looks pretty excellent.
There's already tons of ways to just like manipulate the economy just like you could in the original version, which is
Oh, you can
cool,
actually
but
like mess with the economy?
well, you can do things to manipulate economies. Where if you sell a whole bunch of like a certain type of item, you can actually ruin economies, right? But there's also ways to like make them flourish by buying or selling certain things. And generally, I just go through and just ruin a ton of economies, just because I need all the monies to buy things.
Need bigger ships.
Expensive space shoes.
Ooh.
Not really, but
New shoes. New shoes.
oh my god, no. Oh man, that was one of the best episodes of that show.
It was so
I
good.
gotta
Just like, wait, everyone here is stupid and awful. This is not... That's actually stone. That's not silver. So the silver's inside? Oh yeah, silver's inside. Well, I got a solution for that. I know how to get silver outside. With a hole.
Hey,
Turns out.
what faction are you?
Terran Union.
Oh. Oh. And it's open join? Sweet.
Is it? Yeah, I think so.
Hey.
Nice.
What's all this business about adding an NPC? Can you add an NPC?
It's so that you can have factions with nobody in them.
Huh.
Which it looks like is for scenario editing.
Hmm. Alright. Wild.
Pick you up a little bit.
Oh, now it's just got a Discord overlay by default? Is it doing that to yours? Can you see my name in the screen? Is that a part of Space Engineers, or is Discord just kind of like messing with everything?
I'm not sure whose fault it is, but yes, the Discord overlay now works in Space Engineers.
Hmm.
Which
I mean, I don't
Discord's
mind. It's
had that
annoying.
overlay for a long time. It just doesn't. It only
What?
works sometimes.
Huh. Hey, you want to do that thing where you create a GPS checkpoint and then share it with me?
So that you know where I am.
Yes.
All right.
I'm super lost. Actually, oh wait.
Have a good day,
I
John.
forgot what I was.
Thanks
Yeah.
for
Never mind.
stopping around.
I'm crazy.
Oh, did you find one or?
I'm in a spawn ship that I had like a week ago or so, 2 weeks ago.
Ooh, so you want mine? Mine is LMO home. Clipboard. Oh wait, no, that's not LMO. That's ridiculous. LEO home. Because we're not in low Mars orbit, are we?
Oh goodness, where are you?
Right there.
Using GPS. One HUD.
I mean, that's not where I am actually. That's where my base is.
Ah. 215 km. Woof.
Oh wow. That you're far. That's farther than the guy who's planet side on the other side of the planet.
Do we have a new player?
Not that new.
Oh. Just somebody who kind of pops in every once in a while?
Yeah, I don't know if Lancelot was on the previous version of the server. I think he toured that asteroid uranium refinery base once.
Hmm.
He did most of the time when he was playing, it was on the planet side server before that.
Yeah, it doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah. He helped me put together the mining platform.
That crazy contraption you're in now?
No, the mobile mining platform that was designed to hop around a planet and then punch holes down into it and then you would take a
Oh.
little drill ship and go down, and that way you could stay parallel, or you could stay normal to gravity instead of having to like get a whole bunch of giant thrusters in all directions and very carefully maneuver. No, screw that.
Right.
Would just punch a huge shaft, and then you take a little ship, go in there, and just go sideways into the deposits. Am I getting silver? There's a little bit of silver. I'm getting very little silver here.
Woof, wow, it has taken some getting used to remember how to play this game. On.
Okay, stone. Just fill up the cargo containers. Stone. Why? I kind of knew that was going to happen, but doesn't really mean I'm okay with it. Now I go look at the damage. Oh wow, this is like, yeah, there's a little bit of silver here, but not much. Well, I guess I'll go punch out the rest of it. Mostly picking up stone here. That's annoying. Silver deposit's like not quite big enough to justify using this this extractor. I think that probably gets pretty much all of it. Let's back out and see if there's any left. And the survey says, oh yeah, there's a little bit. I'm not aimed at it, and it's actually going to be more effective to come in here with the little ship to get that stuff. There we go. Let's go fly this crap back.
Man, I've got a ways to go.
Are you just sitting in space?
No, I'm headed your way, but I'm like 200 km out. Do you have a medical station there? I'll just teleport.
Oh yeah.
Oh, alright. Well, forget this mess.
Yeah, I don't know. No, there's two stations up here. I've got one that should be open to all and one that is open to faction.
Alright.
I need to move the one that's open to all so that it's not at my base. I'm going to have it like, I don't know, 20 kilometers away or so.
Just gonna bash this thing into the planet then.
I went and collected a business shipment, and it was great. And it had a couple cool things in it, and then I modified it to be an ore scout, and then I rammed it into an asteroid. I was not paying attention to how far away the asteroid was. It's like, no, it's ways out there. Oh, it's not a ways out there. Oh, no. Well, that happened. Long.
Wrong.
Slow this down.
Yeah.
Almost.
And the sound of death is just weird.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Just leaving my respawn ship hurling towards the planet.
That's good enough. Go in here and look for just as much silver as I can. Oh no.
Oh, zing. Alright, so we're kind of doing the whole asteroid base thing.
Yeah, that's the plan. That goes there. This can go here, and that can go there. How do we get out of here? This way, that way, this way. The captured ship needs fuel before it's going to be any good.
I haven't even seen this thing from the inside.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen much of anything quite like it. Who's Badunking? Did you bounce
Did I
in and
what?
out? Did you
No,
bounce-
been here the whole time.
That was weird. It made somebody join the voice chat noise.
Oh. Well, sometimes I mute and unmute.
Oh.
I don't know if that does it.
I don't think so. It shouldn't badunk me when you mute. It should badunk me when I mute. Which I did a moment ago. I don't know.
Ah, there's the door. Oh, what? No. It's a deception. Ugh.
What's the
Oh,
deception?
here's the door.
There's 2 doors.
Oh, well, I found a one door.
Yeah, there's one behind you too.
Aha.
The interior is connected all the way through. It's just...
And air sealed.
Yeah.
Alright.
Huh?
Dude, what a weird space boat.
Isn't it? It's kind of cool.
There's like upstairs that's like disconnected from the downstairs part?
No,
What is this?
everything's all linked.
Open up some doors and like air is released.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
weird.
don't know what's going on with that, but there we go. That should get everything powered up. Ah, good. All the reactors are pulling.
Oh, weird.
It's got a backwards control thing. If you, where are you at?
I'm inside.
Right.
Yeah, this is a very strange ship. Ah,
Ah.
hello.
Aha. Yeah, it's... Are we in the front or the back? I can't remember. I think we're in the front. Yeah. Because then up here is... Like,
Aha,
this
yes.
is where the controls are. But when you find one in the wild, there's these 3, plus there's one in the back. All the way down to the bottom. And all the way through here. Past all the reactors. And back here is one facing backwards.
For shooting guns.
Well, maybe, but when you catch them in the wild, this one's set as the main.
Oh.
I'm guessing none of them are actually tagged as main, and that's the last one to be posted or something like that, or the first one.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So it just, that's the one that ends up being the main. Yeah, it's because of all these guys, and then I think there's another, yeah, there's another refinery wall, or not, reactor wall back here.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. They're like covered up by plates, yeah. Oops.
What
Did we
you
get
do?
blocked? I don't know. It was your fault. I don't know that, but I'm just gonna say it's your fault.
I don't know what the programmable block does because I think I tore it down. I definitely don't know what the timer blocks do because I definitely tore them down.
Oh.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to.
Oh, sure. Oh, whoops. Now how do I escape? Oh. Doors. Of course. Oh, and they go outside. Huh. I just decompressed the whole thing.
Yeah, it's fine. There we go. Now it should have power.
Holy Christmas, man.
That's
Look at this thing. Oops.
Oh, yeah. It's,
What have you done?
it's a thing that I made. You fly it from the front.
I'm just looking at what you got all going on here. It's just...
Yeah, it's 4 arc refineries, 4 reactors with 2 each speed and yield, and then I think 4 large reactors. It has the gravity generators for a grav drive, but it doesn't have any artificial mass in it yet.
So what do you have here? 81 drills on the front.
Yep, 9x9.
What's the server max?
I don't know. Less than that? more than that, I think. Hopefully it's more than that. I can go look. I'm actually
I think
curious.
it's per person.
It is.
But yeah.
It's per person, definitely. Because I remember you hit the cap on refineries, and then I went and built a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Block limits. No, those are block limits. Others?
That was just an info.
Players? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tabs of that stuff now. They broke it all out instead of being one insanely long list of just going through everything. It's all broken down.
Oh man. More menus.
Yeah. Which is kind of a good thing, really.
That was kind of something I always viewed as like a downside to it. Like, Subnautica was sweet because you could just kind of like access and manipulate, things while still running around out in the wild. I liked it like that. Except for your little PDA thing.
I don't think there are block limits, actually.
What? There must be.
No.
There has to be.
Nope. I'm looking at the settings now, and I don't see them.
Your computer doesn't have infinite memory. There must be block limits.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a RAM thing, I'm not too worried about that. I think I've got
Okay.
how much? Actually, I'm gonna go see because I don't remember the last time I checked how much RAM is on that. I just keep Frankensteining more in, so.
Huh, weird.
I think it's 64 currently.
Will it not let you build any more drills onto this machine?
What? No, I've got 4 more on a separate machine. There's only 48 gigs of RAM. Never mind.
Only.
This is a server. I've got those
Right.
those 2 rack servers that I've got have like 128 a piece.
Jeez.
Those are made for running like infrastructures, and
Right.
it's yeah. Can't wait to get those things spun up.
Oh man, I've been working on some like crazy projects lately. But
Yeah.
yeah, made a amplifier circuit and got some like bull horns underneath the hood of my truck, so I can have like a custom horn that just plays
Nice.
crazy samples. Like for people who are taking too long to get out of the way, or just a polite way of like honking at them without honking at them, I guess. So I'm gonna write a GUI just in Python tkinter just for having a little sound bite thing,
Yeah.
you know, sound bite GUI,
Nice.
and just run it in the. It all works. I just need to write the software for it, but everything else works. So
Yeah.
I've also got a whole bunch of VGA breakout boards. I want to do like a circuit bent video mixer thing just to
Ooh.
make weird glitchy stuff, and also got some like empty quarter-inch jacks to send so I can use sound to manipulate the video signals.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, turned an old CRT TV into an oscilloscope. Like, it's been a crazy past 2 weeks for me. Just been doing stuff.
Making things happen. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then I built this monstrosity of like 1 million screens. Which
Mixers
I
and shit all
love.
over the side.
God. I built it with like winged out racks, so I bought like 3 extra poles per side and then some shorter racks, like smaller ones,
Nice.
like shelves. So it's like bolted to the brick wall that I've got it on, the main piece.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then kind of like winged forward side shelves, so it's like push or pull, like this thing's not moving.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where's that silver at? Right there. Not right there? There's usually a pretty characteristic hole in the side of a asteroid when you take a glowworm class drill to it.
Yeah.
I mean,
happen.
it's kind of what it is. It's a glowworm class drill, right? That was the first one, so. Oh, there it is. Yeah, yeah. That's pretty characteristic scar. Weird Ripley square just pierced into the middle of it.
Oh boy, I don't suppose we have a projector or anything yet, do we?
No.
And I think you're gathering parts to make these large reactors a thing?
Yeah, I'm getting silver. There should be a bunch of silver on the drill. It's just I don't really have a good way to park it down in there. And ultimately, I don't want that to be my long-term base.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
The base is going to be inside.
Oh.
I'm actually going to take a break for a second. Be right
Say
back.
what?
What's that? Amazonian blockade runner. You see that?
Say what? No.
It's coming closer.
What? Where do you see it? Oh, you're not actually in the mega drill. Oh,
No, I'm not
no,
in the base.
There we are.
I'm not about. I'm drilling from the little ship because it's more practical for the particular deposit.
Oh, sure. Let's see if I can capture this thing. Big niche.
Flying out for it.
Yeah.
I'll join you. Rainbow gun and everything.
Alright, so I'm not getting shot at it from behind. Oh, there are guns, however.
Getting shot now?
Nope.
Oh, did you just manage to land without...
Get all up in there.
Nice.
Oh, no, not good. Jeez. Oh, I see. Alright.
I think I'm coming at it from the top. I'm outside of range.
As long as there's no interior turrets, I should be okay.
Okay, there are turrets firing at me. Ow. Ow. Is it coming from the
Yeah, I hear them
top?
firing at you.
Coming in from the front now. Okay, I see the ones on top. I don't see corresponding ones on the bottom, but there are some, and they're shooting at me. They're just have really bad aim.
Low health.
Am I looking
I
at
just
this upside
really
down?
like to get my maglev boots on here. Yes! Oh no. That's actually not what happened.
Okay, there's a gun
But
there.
I am current speed with it. Oh, I did get my maglev boots on it. Yay!
Okay, there's gun there. There's guns there too, apparently. Well, you're on board, so I'll let you take care of it.
There's interior turrets I can see through the window, but I don't know what to do. I can't really get a good angle on what the inside... Oh, like... what the layout is. Whatever.
Alright. Good luck. I'm just gonna go back to drilling.
Oh, jeez.
Find an interior turret?
Yeah. I also found an interior... Oh, there's a computer cell right here.
So I think you don't actually have to take the turrets down to claim. Because we've got that claim mod.
They
Yeah.
basically got me pinned.
Ah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do.
In which case, yeah, you pretty much need to take them down.
I don't think I have guns on me. Oh, I do. Haha, of course I do.
You should do.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm stupid. I could just place blocks up in front of them. They can't see me. Why didn't I just do that?
Nice.
I'm like, I better use guns.
Very good, clever brain.
Of course, I'm gonna need steel plates. Yeesh.
Well, I have an idea about where you can get some.
Like, all around me. Oh, I think I can see them, but they can't see me. Because there's a block in the way. You're stupid.
Nice.
However, it doesn't really help me navigate this place. Ah, I have a plan. Of course I got a plan. Oh,
Surprise! Did it get
Of
you?
course I got a plan. It did.
Aw.
I didn't even need to do that. Oh, that was dumb. Oh well. Whoops.
You know, for being an like Amazonian raider or whatever it is, it's surprisingly phallic looking. I gotta say. Not sure how I feel about that.
Something about a joke of pertaining to strap-on side. I've got nothing. What? This
Thing.
Oh, that thing's out of distance now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think it like despawned.
Bummer. Oh.
Get all of the silver in here. Nom 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 nom.
Did despawn and my backpack is just like blown through space. That's weird.
I'm gonna take a break real quick. I'll be right back.
Right on. Oh, I see.
I wouldn't be surprised if I'm actually a little bit healthier sitting in front of a computer all weekend
Yeah?
than I am at work. Yeah, because at least I hydrate. I don't drink any water during the week. Are there little flecks of silver? Oh my gosh, is this thing leaving?
Oh, that was me.
Oh,
I was, yeah.
helping?
Doing, do. I was doing my little best. My little tiny drill.
I didn't realize you came through here.
Oh yeah.
I need to build out the second one. I'm gonna try and build a drill that's about this size, but in large blocks. Whoa. What's crashing? Is that me? Is that you?
Nope. I'm in a menu.
Space engineers had a problem and crashed. Oh no. Describe a description. I was drilling. Yeah, just send the log. I don't.
What?
I was just drilling, guys. I wasn't doing anything magical.
Describe a description. That's what it asked.
No, I just provide a description. I just can't read very well.
Like, oh man. It's like my inability to vocabitate sometimes. Most days. All the time. Every day. Yeah.
All day, every day.
Every day.
You know, I'm looking at this splash screen here. I'm kind of wondering about it. There's a whole bunch of space engineer peoples standing around, and that's fine because it's a multiplayer thing. But behind them is a wall of jump drives and then a couple of solar panels, and that's all I can see. And it's all sunlit, so it's like, what are you doing there? What did you build? And what kind of sense does it make?
A bunch of jump drives and nothing but solar panels.
I mean, there's a lot more. There could be a lot more to it, right? There's plenty you don't see, I'm sure, but I'm just thinking of the design implication there, and I feel like jump drives on the surface is kind of silly, and right next to your solar panels is very silly because they're just going to block a bunch of sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah? Oh, okay. And how would I help with that? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Is the microphone picking up that cat?
Nope.
Okay. Well, that's fine then too.
I hear no kitties. What does a conveyor frame do?
Oh,
Never
on a
used one.
small grid?
Yeah.
It lets you extend a large conveyor by 1 block.
Huh.
Yeah, it's for adding spacing in places. There are some places where it's actually pretty useful. It's like when you have I think when you have conveyors behind large cargo, because large cargo is 4x4.
Yeah.
Instead of 3x3, and the conveyor is 3x3. So if you have a conveyor behind a large cargo, then you can use conveyor frames to make the edge of the conveyor line up with the large cargo.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't think you can build them in large grids because they don't make any sense there.
Right.
Conveyors are already single block.
Oh man, this is like trying to learn how to tie my shoes after having brain surgery or something. I haven't played this game in so long. Oh my god.
It's I think the one that gets me is switching between this one and Conan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a couple of things that are just different, like X. I use X a lot in Conan
Yeah.
because you just, you know, clear your hands out.
Mm-hmm.
Here, that turns your jetpacks off, so not usually a good thing to do when you're just running around.
Yeah.
Or the interact buttons are different. What does F do in Conan?
I don't remember.
Nothing, maybe?
Man,
E
I
is the
haven't touched
interact.
that game in a while either.
E is, I started a server on the same host because I didn't feel comfortable like inviting randos onto yours, and I wanted a new character anyway.
Oh, I don't care if you invite randos onto mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I already started one. I probably
Oh.
need to adjust the progression a little bit because it's kind of slow.
Yeah, I had the experience gains up. I forget what I had it up like 5 times or 2.5 times.
Yeah, I think I have it at like 2 times or something, which is not
Yeah,
as much as it could be.
and it's still like crazy slow, right?
Oh, there's a Vitrus. Got an assault corvette at 8 kilometers out.
No way.
Was that the one that was really easy to take? And it's got like.
So what?
Isn't that the one that's Vitrus assault corvette? I think that's the blue and black one that's got like missiles in the front, but is like stupid easy to take. Because it's only got like one. No, Argentavis is not that easy to take.
What? That's super easy to take.
Not compared to this thing. Star Wars Despecialized. What about Star Wars Despecialized? Someone in chat said something about Star Wars Despecialized? Is that what this is?
Star Wars Despecialized. You know what? I'm gonna bring up like a separate window just for.
I mean, I know what that is. Where? What? Oh, no, that's... I'm looking at me. Okay. Where the heck is home? Why can't I find home? Must be over here. Are you at home?
Me? Yes, I am.
Okay, that's why. For some reason, I thought you had... I got it into my head that you had taken the Parallax Pioneer out somewhere, and... I don't know why you would do that, but I thought you did.
I just put the your chat box into a separate window and full screen it.
No, you don't have enough windows for that. You need more monitors. Miles, more monitors.
I know.
Insufficient. And they have to turn to face you when you walk in the room.
Oh my God. Just get like 2 Xbox Connects and just
just have it
rig them up to software motors.
Yep.
Follow me around the room. Servo motors, yeah.
I have heard of the Despecialized. I forgot about that. I think I went to download them somewhere at some point, but I don't remember what ever happened with me trying to find them. It's the pre-special edition cut, but done in HD.
Oh, dude, you got people looking to kill you?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
there's a red ship out there somewhere?
There is. I mentioned it. It's the Vitrus.
Oh man.
It's Vitrus Assault Corvette. I think it's the missile boat that's like got 1 turret on it or something.
Okay.
Or maybe you come at it from the sides. I don't remember. I remember one of those Vitrus ones being dead simple to take.
Sure.
Or at least looking that way to me, because it was really easy to find spots that were in shadow. Speaking of that sort of thing, I kind of want to go back and finish Black Mesa. Of remasters and stuff. Black Mesa being Half-Life, but using Source 2. Or
Oh,
sorcerer.
that's right. Wasn't there a fan-made game?
Yep. Black Mesa.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Was
they're
that, see,
selling
I
it
had
now.
like,
But yeah.
oh, no kidding.
Yeah, it was the, Why do I have silver in my inventory? That doesn't make sense.
Oh, hooray. So now, I can just... I'm doing the same thing with the welder, just flipping it on so it'll just automatically build
Nice.
whatever's, Oh, it's not doing it.
Oh, it's just running out of stuff.
Yeah. Ran out of stuff already.
What's it looking for?
Metal grid and reactor components.
Okay, reactor components are running. They are shy silver.
Yeah.
Which I have processing.
Just gonna put the metal grid in front of the line.
All 4 refineries. Oh, that's a good idea since we need it anyway. That is a thing that we are shy, and then that gives the silver time to catch up. Not enough time to catch up. How's the Mega doing? Where's the Mega doing? Wait, yeah, actually, where's my drill? There it is.
Oh man, I wanted to finish that up and then go capture a thing. Weak.
Oh, did it
Well,
disappear?
must have, yeah.
Ah. Okay, let's go over here and make this a little bit more efficient. Arc and refinery. Iron should not be in the arc. Should not be in the refineries. It should only be in the arc furnaces. Good. Silver. Do I have silver in the cargo? I do. Drop it there. Drop it there.
So the plan here is to like hollow out some of this stuff and just have a massive base on the inside of the asteroid?
Yep.
Sweet. I miss our first base, man.
It was just called like uranium base, wasn't it, or something like that?
Something like, yeah, it was. It just had like this big giant uranium deposit, which
Oh, yeah, it
we
did.
emptied.
Oh, promptly.
Yeah, that thing was huge and it was gone in like no time. Thank
Well,
you,
that was
glowworm.
before we even had that was before we even had nanites. Too. There were no
Yeah.
nanites in that server.
Yeah.
That was all vanilla. We still managed to do that. That was the first glowworm. That's right.
Yeah.
The glowworm and the Tinker's Gift. And I don't think I saved a. I don't think I saved a thing for that.
I had a blueprint for that whole base. However, that was on my old hard drive before it took a dump.
Aww.
Yeah, my new
Wait.
PC build is... I think all I have left for blueprints is like the gearing and the glowworm version 2.
Oh. I
I think.
didn't know blueprints were local. I thought they were in your Steam profile. What are we waiting
What is
on?
it?
Just reactor components, huh? Yeah.
Yep, all I
Just
have
reactor
is just the gearing and the glowworm.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot in terms of... I got the test bay.
Say what?
I got the test bay. that stupid like orb shipment or whatever that we threw gravity drives on and then kept ripping holes in the side?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was good times.
Those were good times.
Yeah, it's silver. How much silver do we need? 5. We got 3. Not enough is what we got. Just drop it in here so that it's all right there. And we are shy. About 1,100 units of silver.
Oh yeah.
I
That's
think
just
we've got
off on
enough
that.
silver. It's just getting it processed.
Oh sure, sure. You should just take this big old honking drill and just devour that tiny asteroids.
Which one?
The one that's got the silver in it.
I
It's
did.
like right behind us. Oh, did you?
The
You like ate
lit-
the whole.
the little one,
Yeah.
or the bigger one that's about a kilometer and a half away.
Oh jeez.
I don't know. Is there any on the little one? I don't think I have it.
The one that where you had like the tiny drill like going through and doing stuff. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that one. I got most of the silver. I got everything that I could usefully get with the big drill.
Ah.
It's still got like 300k ore that it's processing.
Jeez.
Just the silver. There's a ton of iron and stone in there too. I don't have stone ejection on this. I should do.
That's always kind of a pain to set up.
Yeah, it's mostly, yeah. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do that.
Yeah, because it's like it mostly makes it so that setting up those like one-way valves or the filters, the conveyor filters, are just there's a limit to how much can be ran through it at any given amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
Well, I think I have an
huge bottleneck.
idea how I want it to do. I just don't... Yeah, I just gotta make it happen, really. It's more the connectors, I think, than the conveyor sorters. The connectors are the real bottleneck there.
I think they hold a higher amount of weight than the sorters do.
Yeah, but they don't dump out that much. The sorters don't hold much, but they move through pretty well. The connectors,
Yeah.
they don't dump out very fast. I think that's the primary bottleneck.
I mean, we could, if wanted to, like, instead of just having one, you just have like a conveyor junction, and then a couple of right-angled conveyor belts, conveyor tubes pointing out, and then you have like five
Yeah,
exit points. Go 5 times as fast.
we got enough silver.
Oh, win.
Yeah, I was gonna do maybe one on the... I guess I could do a little star of them, huh? Yeah, I could. I could just do a conveyor sorter here, and then conveyor junctions, and then just have it spew them out the back. The only thing is I want to make sure I have gravity so that it shoots it.
Antennas out of the way.
No, the
You got
antennas must
antennas
stay.
in the way. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, the antennas would be in the way, but
Mhm.
could
I can make it
start
work,
out. So yeah,
I
I
think.
wish there was like T connectors. You know.
There's not.
I know. I wish there was.
That'd be too good. What I think I can do, though, is if we put a junction here. No, this needs to be a sorter. Yeah, conveyor sorter on the back. It means it means now you can't use the back for really anything. Right? Anything that's not...
I mean, you could just like extend a tube way out past these antennas,
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be nice and protected around this frame. You wouldn't have to really worry about it.
I think the other thing I can probably do, and what maybe I will do, is I take a curved tube. Here, let me get some interior plates and like frame this up. You can see what I'm talking about. Spare interior plates, right? Yeah, we do. Oh, we've got all of these. I think these reactors are all done.
Oh, snap.
Reactors are all done. They're not fueled at all, but I'm sure that'll come in time. Morning, Snake.
So the nanite factory is actually active. It actually does. Okay.
What do you mean?
Wasn't sure what it was actually doing.
Oh, being a nanite factory. Normal
Yeah.
things. Nanite factory stuff.
Just nanite factory things.
Exactly. So if we do curved conveyor tubes here, here.
Oh, coming out the sides.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
then
okay.
I can do conveyor sorters, which is whatever. Conveyor sorters here. Like so.
Aha. Yes.
And then I can probably do a junction here. Curve blocks here. And that gives me 6. Because I don't think that the sorter is actually going to be my bottleneck. I think it's those connectors. So if we do it like that, then I can throw connectors down. Which I don't have on my belt, but I will soon. That's a spotlight.
Wait, this box that you've got framed in, that's a junction or a sorter?
Sorter.
Oh, well, you
Oh, no,
can't
wait.
have tubes
Yeah.
out the sides.
No, you
Yeah.
cannot.
And you could do it. Oh, I see what you're trying to get at. Okay.
So yeah, I could do that. I mean, I could just throw that and then we just have 2.
Yeah. Or just have a junction pointing straight into it, and then you'll have two elbows coming out of that,
Wait a minute.
And one coming out of the junction.
Oh, wait. I have it right on the other one. I think. Yeah. The other one's right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, then you can even do 4 out of this one then,
Junction.
with how much room you have.
True. Why is that a... Try to give me a medium conveyor. I wouldn't... You can't do one above, but yeah, you can do that one.
Sure you could. Isn't that a junction? Ah.
Well, yeah. No, I mean... Oh, yeah, you can do one at the end. Yeah, I meant you can't do one outside toward the thruster.
Oh, right.
That's what I meant by above. There we go. So that would work.
Bam. Totally.
Yeah, and then I need... to fly this closer to the nanites, have them finish it off.
They'd probably start going for your outer frame that's not yet complete, too.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't want them to do that. I actually like the frame the way it is.
Yeah, right? Like, there's always some things that I wish nanites would just ignore specifically.
Or if you could... I don't know how you would flag it, but...
Right. put a flag on each and every one. There's not even a flag for that anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
That looks good.
And now I got to figure out what I'm going to do about gravity, because like I just have to forfeit this.
You could put a block right between these two.
Oh,
right,
yeah. And then I can go
and put
around it, so that would work.
Gravity generator just on top of it, yeah.
So if we do a junction right here, then I can do a gravity generator right here. Where's the gravity generator? I don't know. There it is. Do I want to go up by one? I guess I do want to go up by one from there, don't I?
Oh, I don't know. Will that connect between those two? Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, and then just set it up for negative gravity.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which direction, as
Yeah.
long as I get it going the right way. Negative gravity, and then have it cover those, and then it will eject
Nice.
stone out the back as needed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get the settings right, and then connectors. Yeah, I gotta label all these before they're done.
Oh, man, this thing's wild.
8, yep.
It's a crazy machine, man. But I think I'm going to jump off and go for a bike ride.
Okay, cool. I should probably do that too. I'm not gonna go for a bike ride, but I'm gonna go probably for a walk to get groceries.
Some IRL stuff. Yeah. Oh, crap. I got to get groceries, too. Good thing you said something. All right, dude. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. Did you just respawn? Just bounce off? No, he's there. Oh, he's just muted. I'm gonna finish labeling these first, but yeah.
Yeah. I hadn't taken the time to set up a cryo chamber, so I just,
Oh.
whatever's.
Is there one on the ship? Maybe.
Oh. Well, either way. Whatevs.
Oh,
Alright, man. I'll talk to you later.
all right, later. Oh, no, it's gotta be capitalized. It's gotta be capitalized or it's not right. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7. So this becomes stone eject connector 8. Stone eject connectors. Save. Conveyor sorter. Stone ejector C-sort. Stone eject conveyor sorter 1. Stone eject conveyor sorter 2. Now, filter mode is whitelist and add new filter. I don't want to dump gravel. I just want to dump stone. Add stone. Filter mode is whitelist. And add stone. And then stone inject gravity. And it is going to be... its acceleration should actually be inverse, because it's upside down. And I'll have to adjust the field itself later, once I get everything made. But that is 8 connectors, 2 conveyor sorters, a gravity. And then a utility shuttle. This is probably going to go about as well as all of my previous attempts have gone. Oh, we are headed like dead on. And I can't see it. Wow, this thing is dark. Oh, there it is. Okay. I see where the guns are. Oh, I want this. I want this one bad. How accessible is the back? Guns are on the sides.
Health
Ow.
low.
Doing a good job of taking me out. Guns are on the sides, right? Yep. There are 4 guns, and there is not really a good approach vector. Around. Yeah. There's not a good approach vector on that. And it will have despawned by the time I respawn. No. Close enough. It did not despawn. I'm gonna give it a second run. Because I want it that bad. It's worth it. Did I just... Okay, it's getting away, but... yeah, it's gonna be really, really hard to get into it. If I pull it off at all. Use some of them Kerbal skills to get lined up on it. Oh man, I hate coming at it from this direction because I can't see it. Back away, back away, back away. So, guns are on top and bottom of the drill. There's not really a good angle on this thing. Or approach. Back away, back away. Possibly up here. Okay. I think any angle I come at it, I'm going to have at least 2 guns firing. Right? Yeah, because they're top and bottom. They're not side to side. If they were side to side, maybe I'd have a chance, but... What if we come at it front high? Back away. Thank you. And try and get these drills in the way of the guns. Keep heading toward it. Trying to get around it here without... You know, I should know by now that maintaining a circle is going to require constant acceleration, so I have to actually be constantly adjusting. Okay. Got my angles wrong. Nope, stay back. Yep. I'm gonna stay outside 700. I do know where its guns are though, right? Yeah. It's got those 4 guns. See, like here gets me almost protected from... Shit. Run, 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 run. Okay, 600 looks to be the limit on these guns. Shut up. Yeah, there's 2 on top, 2 on bottom. I was about to head out, but I want this ship. I just don't see this going very well for me. No matter the angle, this is really, really well guarded. Usually the back, but it's such a narrow profile. Like, everything about this ship design screams attack from behind, but it's just such a narrow profile. It's just those 4 guns. But boy howdy if that isn't enough. Yeah, see it's got that little bubble profile. No. He knows I'm chasing it. Yeah, if I can come at it from any particular quarter, I can get myself down to maybe 1 gunning at me, but that's the best I'm going to be able to do. Because they can't hit at this range. You can get underneath them though, right?
Health low.
I'm gonna try this, getting on exactly the line. No. Dang, I want that ship so bad. Ugh, I want it so bad. But there's no such option. I should name this medical room. It's gone now, right? Yeah. It's a shame. Control panel. Medical room 2. Heliotemp medical room. Yay! And that way I can at least see which one it is. Alright, well, that was fun. I'm actually going to duck out because I've been at this for 3 hours and change. I'm going to go, like, grocery shopping and life stuff and what have you. I will probably be back this afternoon or evening because this has been fun and I kind of want to keep having fun. But thank you, everyone who came by to watch, and I will look forward to chatting with you, at you, around you the next time. Oh, my stream is still going.